Straight on, out of Griffith, it is up, and it is good.
From the near hash mark, there's the place. Kick, plenty of leg, and it is good!
Oftentimes, the battle and the rivalry comes down to what happens with the kickers and special teams. We know Auburn's Daniel Carlson's legit. Adam Griffith's had an up-and-down career with Alabama. And Carlson, if need be, this game could come down to his shoulders. And if it is, how ironic it would be as we bring Chris Wrinkle back in live. Because his journey coming down to Auburn was a unique one. Because, Chris, we understand that he and his family were all Alabama all the time.
Well, Carlson grew up in Colorado Springs, and on Saturdays in the Carlson household, they watched SEC football, specifically Alabama. And if you ask him why he didn't end up with the Tide, he said, it's just not in God's plan. They didn't offer a kicker the year he came out of high school, but he ended up on the Plains. And like many families in this rivalry, they are divided. On one side, it's him and his brothers Anders. On the Alabama side, it's everyone else. With a leg that boasts a range borderline ridiculous.
Here's the place. Kick. Plenty of leg, and it is good!
And a demeanor that shrugs off intense pressure.
Stovall puts down the place, the kick is up, and that one is true and through.
Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson has transformed from a specialist into an offensive weapon.
I think he's the best kicker in college football, and each week he answers the bell.
Remarkable for a soccer player who didn't consider football as a future until his junior year of high school.
I mean, I thought I'd probably be finishing up, my soccer career in college now, and, my dream was always to play pro soccer or something. But, this is a whole lot better.
Auburn was the first school interested in Carlson. Daniel immediately felt at home on the Plains, which was met with chagrin from his family, full of Alabama alumni.
It definitely took a little while to get them on board. Just, they still were, Alabama fans at heart.
Even Daniel himself grew up a fan of the Tide. His father, Hans, played tennis at Alabama. His mother was a football recruiter for Bear Bryant. Even his grandfather played baseball there.
And I remember being up in the coach's hallway, and my mom's cell phone went off, and it was an Alabama fight song, and it was going off in her purse, and she, of course, couldn't find it in her purse, so it was going off long enough that people started to, kind of poking their head out and be like, what is going on?
Carlson decided to forge his own path, and as the kicks went through the uprights one by one,
Stovall puts the snap down on the ground, and Carlson nails another one.
The family that bled crimson and white slowly turned to blue and orange.
I'll speak for them, but I think they're definitely more on the Auburn side now.
Daniel Carlson, the kicker from Colorado, born Bama, but destined to be an Auburn man.
It might have been the right fit for my grandparents and parents and stuff, but this is where I think I'm meant to be, and really enjoyed it so far.
Now, I asked Daniel what color his parents and his family would be wearing inside the stadium today. He said they're going to be in orange and blue, except for his grandparents. They're going to hope he has a good game, but they're not going to cheer for his team.
Hey, grandparents stuck in their ways, why wouldn't they be? Rooting for the Crimson Tide, even though their grandson, hoping that he kicks probably 4 or 5 field goals for the Auburn Tigers, the grandparents were hoping. Time for another break when we